How y'all doing, folks? Disembodied voice right now, but we're about to start streaming, and it's gonna be above average. Aim for above average today. How's that sound? Just need to push a few more buttons, and then we will be ready to go. Alright, here we are now. Entertain us. Where is the video? Give us the video, please. Alright, let me just restart Minecraft real quick, see if that helps. Sometimes OBS Studio just kind of doesn't latch onto the Minecraft window. No idea why. It's weird. But we'll get this sorted. 29's already on stream. How you doing, 29? Come on, folks. Give us some video here. And still just static. Is the music loud today? Alright, let me see what's going on. We'll check out the music and we'll poke the controls a little bit and we'll try to get some video. That's odd. It seems to have gone way up. Why no video? Why you do this? Why you gotta be like this? Alright, hang in there, guys. I am going to provide moving pictures any second now. Hey, Joker. Now, I don't know what the deal is. It just occasionally, it doesn't recognize the Minecraft window or something. And I have no idea why. But let's see what we can find here. Java, Minecraft 1.11.2, that's the one. Come on, guys, play nice. That's the only one. I mean, it's not like there are other Minecraft windows, it's just doesn't seem to want to grab anything today. Are we having fun yet? Loads and loads of fun. All the fun. There we go. We are in business. I don't know what that was about, but thanks for your patience, folks, and welcome. It is I, your friendly neighborhood Stately, standing here next to your friendly neighborhood hologram. And, well, we're in the lobby, but we're gonna not... The hell? What is this all about? Minecraft be Minecraft. Alright, let's head on over to Elvish. I've got good news regarding the railroad. It's operational. It's not pretty yet, but it's operational. We finished off all of the rail work, and I'm in fly mode again. Every single time, for some reason. Y'all have seen the interior of my modern house, right? I got a little bar here. Nice seating area with a view. I should plant some trees out there, actually. Cowie, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. And we are having a build challenge today. 6:30 Pacific, so a little under half an hour. Y'all should join us. This is nice. It's not exactly modern, but it's nice. I'm in favor of nice. We may have to put down a few more plots along this road. I think there are probably some people who want plots who can't get one right now. Stuck in the railroad with no minecart. Oh, that's not good. I have a minecart. You think you know what the theme is. Alright, well, take a guess. What do you think the theme is? Not sure where that thunder came from. It doesn't look particularly thundery to me.
There have been a massive amount of those skeletons. Massive. I've
Oh.
fought probably five or six sets of them today.
Gobble Casino opening soon. Oh, that's neat. Turkey's making a casino. Yeah, that's got to be what that was. No, it's not. It's not actually a tunnel design. Although that is something I'd like to maybe take a look at today. Let me make a quick extra minecart, and then I'll hop in the tunnel and see if I can catch up with you and rescue you from the tunnel of going on foreverness. And while we're at it, let's throw some stuff away. Things I don't need. Rotten flesh, broken leather tunics, 3 ender pearls, gunpowder I should keep, bones, not really. Just trophies of my slain skeleton enemies. That's not that exciting. And that makes 5. And 5 iron makes a minecart. Like so. Alright, so the interior of the tunnel isn't really pretty yet.
She's back at spawn now. 29 is almost back at spawn.
Oh, okay, alright. Well, let's ride the rail anyway. Give us a little bit of time to chat along the way. I might have to turn the volume down a little bit. Is the minecart audio a bit much, or is it not too bad? There we go. So it's a British tunnel, apparently. We ride on the left for reasons I don't entirely comprehend. Those feet sticking out is just so silly. Minecraft, man, I'm telling you. Hey, spider. Bye, spider. So I've done a little more work on the TribalCraft server. Got most of the stuff put away that needs putting away now. I still need to add a few encounter locations and do some tweaking to the actual encounter generation, and then we will be pretty much good to go. A few interesting points. We're going with a round world border this time, as opposed to a square one with round zones, because I think that makes more sense. And we're going to expand it a little bit to 6,000 by 6,000. Possibly even a little bit larger to make up for the lost space, because, you know, the corners won't be there. So maybe we'll go 7 by 7 instead of 6 by 6. That's still a little bit up in the air. And what I think I'm going to do, I've been trying to work out of allowing people to have like merchant tribes. So that would be like non-PvP tribes, and I've been thinking about a few different things, but considering the amount of time we have before the launch, what I think I'll probably do is just use the tribe system we have. Apparently that's a big deal. A lot of people do that. If you walk around London at all, and other British cities as well, I presume, you'll see signs printed onto the roadway that says "Look right" at street crossings, because the tourists all look to the left and then get run over by a bus. So that's obviously a legitimate issue in the UK. Sounds like fun, though. What's the occasion of your trip? Why are you heading to London? So, as I was saying, what we're going to do is we are going to simply have a standard tribe, and the only difference is going to be if you found the tribe in the wilderness, it will automatically be a PvP tribe, a warrior tribe, if you will, and warrior tribes can only place tribal claims in the wilderness. Warrior tribes can declare war. If you place a tribal claim in the Outer Realm, it will automatically be a merchant tribe or a peaceful tribe. All other tribal claims will have to be placed in the Outer Realm as well. You won't be able to place tribal claims in the wilderness. But they will otherwise be effectively the same as warrior tribes. I think the regions will be fully protected, because all of the regions in the Outer Realm are effectively fully protected. The only regions that are vulnerable at all are the ones in the wilderness. Oh, hey, there's 29. Ah, come back, my minecart. My minecart! That's German for my minecart. Minecart delivery service. I brought a spare. Alright, what's closer, do you think? Spawn or... It's too bad you can't, like, have passengers in the back of minecarts like you can have in boats. I really wish they'd do something with minecarts. Actually, what I wish they'd do something with is minecarts with furnaces, like the powered ones. Because I would much rather actually toy around with real trains with locomotives than these little self-powered minecarts. I think that would be a lot more fun. But they're so useless. The problem with having the powered rails spaced this far apart is that if you're not up to speed on the rails, you won't really get up to speed. I mean, we were going faster before because we were at full speed when we hit the flat section. But anyways, I think a lot of people, and especially jet-powered minecarts, yeah, there you go. I think a lot of people, and especially a lot of the people who play on here, would like to have robust tribe options for PvE stuff. I mean, we have quite a few players who are into PvP, but we have more who aren't, and to simply withhold the neat functionality seems, I don't know. Yeah, but they're so bloody useless. I mean, a single minecart with a furnace can not push one empty minecart up a 45-degree slope. I know, we have powered rails, and that's fine. I just wish it were a little more in-depth, because I'm a boy and I like playing with trains. You got a problem with that? Take it up with my chromosomes. Okay, so we're here at spawn. Let's head on over to base. Somebody has a horse with a saddle here. I mean a skeleton horse with a saddle. Nah, keep it 29. It's all good.
I'm pretty sure we can still ride other people's horses too right now.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm not entirely clear what the deal is, but I will look into it. It's possible that a plugin suicided. It's the pet management, or specifically the horse management, is one of the few things that I didn't write myself on the server. It's something I pulled off the shelf. Well, I say few things. There are quite a few plugins that we run on the server, but most of them are like infrastructure stuff. Oh, come on. You're right, there are skeleton horses all over the place. And I got another bone that I don't want. So we had plenty of gold in the end to finish all of this off. I pulled some powered rails out of your build chest in the station hall to get the last bit of line put together. There's one more thing that I want to do, and that's add a few more powered rails to the ramps on the incoming section at spawn, because it slows down a little bit. But, you know, nothing major. It's usable. And I think we'll spend a little bit of time today thinking about tunnel designs. We have 15 minutes before the build challenge. So I think we'll goof off for 15 minutes, then we'll do the build challenge, and then after the build challenge we'll play around with some powered rail designs, with some tunnel designs, sorry, and see what we can come up with. That should be fun, right? We're going to have to be kind of conservative with the materials we use, because whatever we end up using, we're going to need chests and chests full. I mean, the tunnel is about 2,000 blocks long, probably a little longer, and we're going to need, you know, we're probably going to end up needing 10,000 of something. So yeah, smooth stone is going to feature pretty heavily in the design, I suspect. I don't know. I saw a skeleton horse with a saddle and no name, which seems to imply to me that Stables has suicided. And Stables is running. Who do you wish? Stables list all Squidly. That sounds about right. A lot of island hopping on this server, so I never really got into the horses. Was I done replanting? I guess I was probably done replanting. Well, I guess the skeleton horse now belongs to 29. The nice thing about skeleton horses, I guess, is you don't have to feed them very often. Oh, don't want. Littering. Somebody's been littering. Definitely the stables here. I should park one of my horses here. Or I can just put a saddle on this cow. Minecraft rodeo, I'm telling you. I wonder if you could do that. I'm not sure how. I think it would be very hard. Especially, you know, coming up with some kind of equation for balance, for not falling off the damn thing. I mean, I could push a cow. I could force a player to sit on a cow. I could push the cow up to make a jump. But I can't work out how you'd add any kind of like skill to that. So that's kind of where the entire idea falls apart. Giant dragon-headed Reuben. I told you guys about the banners last night, right? I've got those about half implemented now. Pretty sure we'll have them good to go from the start. Another minor change that I'm going to make is there will be quests that provide... Ah, poop. And I don't have a bucket on me. Ah, crap. That's stupid. I'm stupid. No, you're stupid. No, I'm stupid. Alright, let me go get a bucket to fix that. That was a little dumb. Thought I just saw some particle effects up there. Maybe I was just imagining things. Bucket, 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 bucket. Here is enough iron for a bucket. I hope it doesn't dry up too quickly. I might have to make a hoe as well. What the? Didn't I just make a bucket? Could have sworn I just made a bucket. It would appear I did not.
You didn't.
Nope.
Well, you did, but you left without picking it up first.
Gotcha. Not the first time I've done that, and probably won't be the last. Hey, sheeple. If you just tuned in, or you're here for the first time, welcome. My name's Stately. We're here on play.1mc3.com, where I play Minecraft so you don't have to. And you're welcome to join us if you do want to play Minecraft. Nothing wrong with that. play.1mc3.com. And if you don't, if you just want to watch, I stream on Twitch every day around 6 Pacific. Except when I don't. Okay, let me finish replanting. Oh, come on! I might just be an idiot. Just do the exact same thing again, not 10 seconds later. Here. That way I won't accidentally put down any torches. Okay, whatever. I mean, that was a net zero, so I don't care too much. I still have piles of steak. I don't know why I find it necessary suddenly to go make bread. But sometimes you just gotta make bread. There we go. And we'll put the leftovers in here. Might come in handy for somebody. You never know. Cool. Alright, I got all the foods. I got a bunch of extra seeds I don't need. Hi, 29. I kind of think people should, like, put signs or... 45 for a head. No, that's not bad. It's the only thing he still has in stock, though. I think people should put signs or item frames on their cash registers so that you can see what they're selling without having to click on them. I like this rail line. I'm very pleased. We should put a sign up here. It's officially open now, after all.
Turned out pretty cool.
It works. It ain't half bad. A lot of work. Y'all put a lot of work in it. Joker especially, I suspect.
Well, having 4 days off and work in a row.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, that doesn't quite fit. Crap. That'll work. Okay, excellent. Yeah, that one doesn't go anywhere, Ruben. Yet. Remember, we still have some tunnels available here. We still have 3 that aren't used. These 2 are in use. These 2 aren't. And then we have a final one that could go over here. It's a small system. It's only 6 stations. Normally I build these with 8, but I strongly suspect we'll never get that. Yeah, by all means. Why don't you tell me which way you need to go, and tomorrow on stream, or maybe after the build challenge, I will get the arrival and hookup rails started, and then you can go ahead and do the rest. Stables. There's a stables you can park it in over by the public farm. That's a good place. We don't have a whole lot of stables around here, frankly. I'm not sure why. We don't get a lot of horse use because there's a lot of water here. You know, I never even realized it, but horses can't get into Fort Barbary here. It's too low through the entrance here. So I might actually like set up a small stable here for my own horses, like outside of the fort. There's probably just enough room for a small pen here. That wouldn't be a bad place for it. Alright, well, I think I should go get started setting up the build challenge. The stables is right here, by the way. You can park them in there. Plenty of space. Where that house thing is. Help me out, Ruben. That's... Oh, your base with your spaceship and your boat and stuff. What level do you want the tunnel at? Plabning. Let's go to Plabning. This look familiar? I'm sure this looks familiar. I've shown it once or twice. This isn't my build, by the way. This is Turkey's. Do you already have a tunnel dug? Is that what you're saying, Ruben? Okay, so let's grab a plot. I'm gonna get closer to civilization here. I built that a little ways out. But we'll keep the build challenge close to where everything else is. Let's see, this was a previous build challenge. This was the villager build challenge. Yeah. So we can use these. Let's not build right next to the giant piece of pixel art. Here we go. Yeah, really? That would be a little too easy, maybe? Okay. Oh, I accidentally merged it with those plots as well. Well, that's not a problem. All right. So let's get everything set up here. We're going to just...
You may have to restart planning. Turkey was having problems with World Edit earlier.
Yeah, World Edit needs a little more memory than we have available. I cut down Plenty's memory a little bit, and I guess I'm going to have to change it back. I do actually need to /copy before I run back over there. Let's see. Copy it from this side. And we'll copy it from the corner. Not sure why I'm not, flying, given that it's a creative server. Oh. Yeah, it shows the wrong section of ground to copy, didn't I? Okay. Hold on. This is stupid. I don't need to do this manually. There we go. And we'll probably only need 6 or so today. It's pretty quiet. Okay, how many people do we have on? We got 6 people on, so if we get more than 6, I can always paste some more plots. If you're not already here. Everybody is except for Bunny. Want to join us, Bunny? So go ahead and claim your plot. I guess I'll take the corner plot. There we go. So we got, what, 4 competitors today? That's not many. Well, we got 5 people on, so I assume we're going to have 5 competitors. I think Kawi said she was going to show up too. You guys seen this? This was last week's build challenge, by the way. The theme was not a tree. Or that's no tree, I think was the exact theme. Oh, you don't have to just slash... Sorry, I need to add you. There you go. Now you should be able to place blocks. All of the build challenge lots have merged together now by accident. Or at least the most recent ones. So I had, for the build challenge last week, I had created this, this hidden missile silo. And after the challenge, I realized that it would look much better if I actually launched the missile. So I put this together real quick, mostly just to satisfy my own sense of entertainment. Mason's on his way too. Alright, so we are going to have 6 competitors, possibly 7. Let me paste in few more plots just in case. No harm in pasting some bedrock, right? It's Mason. Whee! Alright, we got enough for 8 players now. What's up, man? How you doing? I am reasonably confident, by the way, that we are going to be able to launch TribalCraft Beta 2 on Wednesday at the beginning of the stream. No guarantees, but the way things are going right now, it's looking promising. Okay, we're going to wait for Ruben to come back, and then we're going to... and then we're going to get started. No need to be hard on yourself. Just end up making your life more difficult than it needs to be. And that's never worth the trouble. I guess Bunny must be AFK. I don't know if Bunny's actually competed in one of our build challenges. Alright, / plot add Mason. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing as far as the judging goes as we've been doing the last couple of times. It's basically every player gets to be a judge. You just, once we're done, you write a book with your top 3. First place gets 3 points, second place 2, third place 1. We'll put it in a chest, we'll add up all of the scores, and that's how we'll determine the winner. And, of course, don't vote for yourself. No rules really. Just wait until it starts. You're gonna have half an hour to build, and the only rule is it has to fit in. It has to fit in the allocated area, 15 by 15. Be as high as you want. There are no height restrictions, and that's really kind of it. Yeah, don't use World Edit. I mean. Yeah, Ruben, we know you're coming back. We're actually waiting for you. So hurry on up. As well as you can, anyway. What is this? Stately's plot. Okay, yeah, that's true. This is my plot. I was experimenting a little bit with designs for the train station earlier. They didn't work out. Just, what? Where'd he go? Disappeared. I wonder if I should do a din map of the planning server one of these days. That might be fun. Maybe just do an isometric render. Hurry up, Ruben. Hurry up. I guess while we wait, I could play around with tunnel ideas a little bit. At least be doing something rather than just standing around looking goofy, right? So, a standard design, like a very simple design that I've done many times before, would be something like something like this, and let me just put the stone in the back to kind of illustrate what it would look like. I'm not going to wait a whole lot longer, Ruben. I mean, this is a very simple tunnel wall, right? Easy to do. A lot of standard materials. Nothing too complicated. And it does look pretty nice. There's nothing wrong with it. But it's not horrendously interesting, let's be honest here. Just kind of a reference piece, though. Alright, I think we have to be done waiting for Ruben now. I'll just finish this tunnel section off and then we'll get started. Is that right? That is so not right. This is very similar to something we built on PvE for the tunnel between Sponton and Urberg. And we'd have to come up with something for the ceiling. I don't know. Oh, there you are. We were just about to give up on you. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Your router crashed. That's not good. So today's theme, ladies and gentlemen, so it's 6:38 right now, half an hour, so we will go until 7:08. Let's see. Wood, I guess. Lots of wood and brick. Start grabbing some materials here. And what do we use? Probably oak. Oak goes well. No, entire build. You can do the interior, you can do the exterior. Obviously, time limitations make it challenging to do anything too intricate. Hey, Cowie. All right, grab yourself a plot, Cowie. One of these two, I guess. Todd Fay. Welcome, Constellian, to the server. Good to see you. First time here, I suspect. Todd Fay. That's what I said. Okay, Old West, right? So like a Main Street kind of thing, or a sheriff's office. Either way, I suspect it would be something along the lines of like a brick facade, maybe. Or maybe we'll do a bank. Oops, that's not quite right. DeLorean when it went back to 1885. Yeah, there you go. That sounds like fun. So would that be kind of the right shape? I'm not sure if this actually ends up looking like Old West-ish, though. Maybe having kind of a Western style facade would help. And then we'll have some pillars. Not wood, I think, but I'm not sure what. What's a good complementary block with brick? You know, I could also maybe use red nether brick. The only problem with red nether brick, I do like this stuff. It looks pretty cool. The only problem is it doesn't come in stair variants. Let's see. Sandstone? Is that a little strange? I don't know. It looks pretty good. It's very cramped, though. I think this is a slightly more sensible design. I don't like the sandstone much. I'm thinking maybe clay. Let's see what we can find in the way of a smooth clay that'll go well with this. Light gray? And not so much. Something a little darker, maybe? Yeah, I guess this is a decent look. Alright, let's go with it. We don't have all the time in the world, so... we gotta get building. And I guess we'll want like a rear door, because of course we will. This is... problem I'm having here is that this isn't going to be a very intricate build. The problem I'm having here is I'm also not entirely sure I like what I'm doing right now. But let's just soldier on. We're totally gonna win. You do that. Okay, slight change of design here. We're going to rearrange the levels a little bit. Because if we do this, we have like a raised walkway outside, and that's always fun. That, and then up top we'll have shade, right? People like shade. Right. Come on, stop being like that. Why you gotta be like that? Like so, perhaps, maybe, possibly. And we'll go with, well, here we go. It's happening, folks. I'm using birch.
Holy cow, not the birch.
Oh my god, he's using the birch. Hide your women and children. Did I just not quite finish this on one side? Yeah, let's move this back a little bit. Alright, let's do a quick time check. 10 minutes in, 20 minutes to go. You monster. I try to be witty. It just never works. Alright, so we got like our raised area here, and then we'll like come down some steps to the interior just to add a little interest. Is there a reason I can't find the regular oak steps? Oh, they're up here. Derp. I made a derp. That's going to be kind of weird with the window, isn't it? I think what we'll do is we'll have like a full floor-length window, at least from the outside, right? This town ain't big enough for the both of us. Building teeny tiny little towns and then going, this town ain't big enough for the both of us. No, it's 6 inches tall. It's not big enough for one of us. You wasn't writing that? What? I'm not sure I understand what the response there was. Let's see. Alright, so facade's, you know, decent. That looks kind of Western town-ish, I suppose. Oh, look at that. He's making a hangman's noose. I can already tell what it is. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Oops. Like that. And well, let's just keep going with the actual building structure. We're going to come back and take off bits and put in bits and make it a little more credible at some point, but for now I just want to get the shape in. Now, another minor thing on TribalCraft that y'all might appreciate is that I have increased the amount of raw clay in the world by a reasonable amount. Because, well, in vanilla, raw clay basically only appears in riverbeds, and it's kind of hard to come by as a result. Which means it's hard to make big clay brick buildings. And I like clay brick buildings, so basically what I've done is I've replaced all of the minerals that aren't there, all of the minerals that are not present in any given security zone with clay. So everywhere there would normally be, you know, an iron deposit in the inner kingdom or a diamond deposit in the outer realm, they're now clay deposits. I thought that was kind of a neat idea. Jesus, I'm making a giant cube. Somebody stop me. I don't feel very good about this, guys. This is not going especially well. But too late to start over, so we soldier on. I kind of like the interior. It feels kind of good. $29. No, please don't use World Edit during the build challenges. Not that there's like anything inherently wrong with it, it's just some people aren't as comfortable with it as others, and I don't want anybody to feel like they're at a disadvantage because of that. This is good music for a Western themed build challenge, isn't it? So what are we going with? Are we going to have like a general store or a bank? Honestly, I think oak door might be the way to go here today. And here we'll have, you know, it would have been nice to have like a swinging door here, but it's not really viable, so we'll just put in a regular door. Dumb little trick, but it gives a little extra texture. Alright, so I guess what we'll do is we'll have like a display area here. For showing off products and let's see, what else are we gonna put down here? Let's do this and okay. Do I actually have to put down a crafting table for this? I guess so, huh? That's fine. Really? Not gonna let me place there, huh? There we go. Okay, that's really weird. What is going on here? I've never seen this before. This is like very strange. That's something's very much not wrong with that. Bring my brown pants, said the captain. You're not really building anything, are you? Oh, check it out. You've built something. Oh, would you look at this? I've not really been paying attention to what everybody's building here, but this is some awesome stuff. This is some nice looking stuff, folks. Alright, quick time check. We're about halfway. Alright, so let's put down a counter. It'll be like a, I guess it's kind of like a general store, right? So we'll have kind of counter space. Like that. Different material though. Let's use, oh god, I'm doing it again. I'm using birch again. Okay, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna use stairs here. Just to add a little depth to it all, huh? Okay, and then there should be like merchandise, cash register, that kind of thing. What can I put on the counter that would look like merchandise? There's not really a whole lot. I mean, I can put like flower pots down, and that's kind of what there is, to be honest. What are we doing here? Are we having lag? What is this? This is very strange. Not sure what happened there. Weird little lag spike on my side. Alright, let's put some signs up. Something like that. And we'll have to come up with some stuff to put on the signs. But right now I want to look into lighting. What can we do for lights? Like a glowstone chandelier is always good. Everybody loves glowstone chandeliers, right? Wait, didn't I just grab glowstone? I guess not. We'll leave it like that for now. Hopefully we'll have a little bit of time to do something with it, though. And okay, what kind of things do miners or people in the West use? Eggs. I know they like eggs and pickaxes, right? And what else? What else? Water. TNT, definitely. Come on, 29. Just build something. Build whatever. Build whatever you think is cool. Build a mine entrance or whatever you feel like building. Just have some fun with it. Don't kick yourself over it. It's just a game. Axes. I assume miners need axes and boots, obviously. We have some on display in the... Oh, right, yeah. Squink is not a actual Minecraft product name. Derp. Okay. Yeah, I'm so used to saying squink, I forget it's not a thing. Black boots. Oh, those look good. Look at those. Those are some smixy looking boots. This is a very, very simple build, though. Still, it's not bad. It looks like a general store, right? So should we have like wheat, flour, that kind of thing? Rails? Minecarts? Minecarts might make sense, right? And then we need something to fill in that last gap there. Spider webs, diamond blocks, records. Really? There we go. Music discs. They're not called records. They're called music discs. Not how you spell craze. $30 for a pair of galoshes sounds good, right? Water, just water, right? Okay. Right. We're just gonna keep soldiering on here. It's 5 minutes left? That can't be right. 6:28. Yeah, I guess 5 minutes left. Goods. There you have it. All right, so we'll have some supplies parked around back, I suppose. These things always make halfway decent crates for like storage, and then we'll just grab some suitable decorative blocks. What else qualifies? Oh, cacti, yeah, of course. Duh. Let's see. All right, and of course, cacti. Why isn't that breaking? That's weird. Add redstone. I wish you could make like branching cacti, like saguaro. Is that what they're called? Saguaro cactus. Okay, well, it's kind of a little bit of a simple build, but all in all, it's not terrible. Do we need like a little staircase up that way? I don't think so. I think this is fine. So it just needs a finishing touch of some kind. Does that make more sense? That almost looks modern, doesn't it? I don't think that's what we're looking for. Different, right? Kind of straightforward. Don't have to spend too long wondering what you're going to do. I think it looks really nice through the window. Like, looking in like this is neat. But it is a little bland on the interior, and I don't have a whole lot of time left, so yikes. What shall we do? What shall we do? I guess we're done. I don't think we have time left. 1 minute. 1 minute. If you're just tuning in on Twitch or YouTube, welcome. My name's Stately, and this is played.1mc3.com here, where I play Minecraft so you don't have to. Join me daily at 6 Pacific for your dose of Minecraft-related goodness, here or on YouTube. And you can catch my back episodes on YouTube as well. I have like 265 streams recorded on YouTube. Which hours and hours of me just playing Minecraft. And we're almost done. Call it another 30 seconds. And almost, just about done. Done. Okay. So, wow. Some good stuff here. I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed. Let's have a look around. So this is, it's got to be a saloon, right? Quick look around the outside, and then we'll head on inside and have a look at the inside. I like the colors. They're not very westerny. I wouldn't associate like dark woods and acacia with western colors, but no rules say you can't, right, Kawi? It's a saloon. It's Kawi's little saloon. That's awesome. Yeah, this is great. This is really nice. Oh, and you got a little balcony up here. Excellent. It's adorable. I love it. It's very nice. Alright, let's move on to the next one. This is Hunter's build. It's also a saloon. Hunter's saloon has a ladder. They got the, oh, I see. That's neat. Got a little hidden away area there for the proprietor to rest. The last tree. The last tree in the west, huh? Yeah, we're just finishing off the build challenge. Swing on by. I don't know. I like it, but it's not very westerny. It doesn't strike me. I'm not looking at this going, wow, this looks like a western bar. There we go. Is he gone? I don't know. I teleported him here, but he didn't teleport. I mean, it's a great build. It's not a very westerny build. Alright, moving on. Ruben. Ruben, look what you've done. Also a tavern. Everybody made a saloon! Sorry, that was too loud, wasn't it? This one has some serious flooring quality issues. But it's very nice. This is nice, this lattice work on the interior here. I see. I see. Okay, cool. So we've got, so far we have 3 saloons. And this is just a little watering hole. This is like accessories. Insert Western cowboy dialogue here. Oh, he's got a whole little diorama going on here. That's adorable. Look at this. This looks like this looks like something in a Western themed theme park.
Totally does.
Yeah. That's neat. You got your water tower here. You're dead? Yeah. We'll get to your plot in a second, 29. 29 is patiently waiting underground to play out her gag. So they got the little water tower here. This is this would have been a tower that would be used to refill the water tanks on locomotives, right? Because it has the dispenser there. There's a well. And the world's coziest pub. I don't know, man. This might be a little too cozy. It's like Bender's apartment. So that's adorable. I like the like mise en scène, the actual putting together a bit of a story here. I think that's cute. Excellent. Very nice. And then here, Joker has built a gallows. Public hanging, 6 Pacific. Excellent. Look at that. Let's get a bit of an overview shot here. Nice work on the terrain as well. Very, very cool. I love this. This is very impressive. Yep, looks great. I don't know if the drop's enough to kill you, though. But then again, I'm no hangman. I don't know the rules here.
We're only too high. We're only too high.
That's true. That is true. We're only 2 blocks high, so that's a 6 feet drop. That should be fun. You're right. That should be fun. And then mine is the general store. Messrs. Bedford, Kicks, and Bryant. Really, Kicks? I think I wanted that to read Hicks, but Kicks is fine too. So we got our little window here with the products for sale, and we've got our interior. It's kind of simple compared with some of the other ones, but I think it's stylish. You are hung. And then a little something around back here. There's a back door here. A little bit of storage space back here. Yeah, we almost kind of built a Western town. The only problem is way too many saloons. And then 29 has buried herself. This dead shrub wants to be a cowboy. And the old watering hole. There you have it. Okay, so folks, take a couple of minutes to write your book. There is a chest over here. So write down your top 3, 1, 2, 3. Don't vote for your own build. And when you're done, just put it in this here chest, which might not be public. I don't know why we have chest protection on creative. Anyway, go ahead, and when you're done, we'll tally the scores and see who won today's build challenge. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to... Hey, Chip, what's up? I'm going to take this one and this one and this one. I'm not quite sure which order. Yeah, I had the plague for a couple of days last week. It was a pain in the ass. Now that you mention it. We should probably... There. We're very sad. Okay, so I have... this is going to be in my top 3. This is going to be in my top 3. and this is going to be in my top 3. I just haven't quite decided the order. I like the originality of both of these. I mean, no slight on the other builds, but, you know, 3 out of the 7 builds are saloons. So to get rich, to get flowers, all you have to do is die. I don't know about getting rich. I don't know. This is a kind of a simple build, but it's aesthetically just right. So I think that's going to be our number 1. And gonna make Mason 2nd and Kawi 3rd. I think that's how we're gonna do it. Okay, that's, oh, I should sign it, right? Okay. So we have 6 competitors. We have 7 competitors, and we have 6 books now. I guess that's yes. Okay, Joker, would you like to read the top 3s, and then I'll make notes as we go?
Sure thing.
Good stuff. All right, your MC tonight will be Joker. Just go one book at a time. Start with 3rd and work your way to 1st.
All right. So we have Cowie 1, Ruben 2, Joker 3.
Okay, so we have... Sorry, was that 1st, 2nd, and 3rd?
Yeah, it just says 1, 2, 3, so I'm going with that.
All right, so that's 3 points for Kawi, Ruben 2, Joker 1. All right, on to the next one. You there, Joker?
Oh, sorry. I didn't press the push to talk.
That helps.
One Joker, 2 Mason, 3 Cowie.
Okay, 1 Joker. That's another 3 points for Joker. So that puts Joker in 4. Who was 2nd?
Mason.
Mason is 2nd. That puts Mason at 2 points. And 3rd was Kawi. That puts Kawi at 4 points. So Kawi and Joker are currently tied for the lead. Moving on.
Next one is 1 Mason.
That puts Mason at 5, and he takes the lead.
2 Ruben.
Puts Ruben at 4.
3 29.
And 29 gets a point. Okay, next book.
First Joker.
Okay, that's another 3 points for Joker. That puts you on 7 and in the lead.
Second State.
Hey, somebody voted for me. That's 2 for State.
Third Cowie.
And Kawi goes up to 5. So we got Mason and Kawi tied for 2nd right now with 5, and Joker in the lead with 7. Okay, next.
Next one, first place Joker.
That puts Joker at 10 points.
Second place Mason.
Puts Mason at 7 points.
Third place Cowie.
Puts Kawi at 6 points. All right, I think there's 1 more to go, or 2?
2 more.
2 more to go.
First place, yeah. First place Ruben. I'm sorry, first place Mason.
Mason goes to 10 and ties Joker.
Second place Joker.
Joker goes to 12.
Third place Stately.
Stately goes to 3. All right. Last one.
Okay, first place Mason.
Mason goes to 13.
Second place, Stately.
Stately goes to 5.
Third place, Hunter.
And Hunter gets 1. So, Mason has 13 points and Joker has 12. And third place is going to be Kawi with 6. So, our winner today is Mason. Let's go look at Mason's build. Mason's build, that's this one. Okay, so Mason's little mise en scène here is our winner for today. Excellent. With 13 points. With 12 points, damn, that was close. Joker's Gallows. And then in third, Kawi's. This is Kawi's. Yeah, this is Kawi's. In third place is Kawi's Saloon. Good stuff. Excellent work, guys. All right, I'll put up a sign. Congratulations to everybody. These are some great builds. The builds here keep getting better and better every build challenge. So that's awesome. The Old West was the theme. Excellent. All right, take it easy. See you next time. And thank you, everybody, for participating. That was good fun. We'll do it again same time next week. Sunday Build Challenge every Sunday at 6:30 Pacific here on play.1mc3.com. Okay, good stuff. All right, let's play around with some tunnel designs a little bit more. And if anybody else wants to see what they can come up with or wants to be able to build on here, to try some stuff, let me know, and I'll add you to the plot. I'm being very conservative with materials because a 2,000 block long tunnel is going to use a lot of whatever we end up deciding to use. So, you know, we could use clay as a highlight block, but even if we just had like a little clay stripe on either side, we'd still need 60 stacks of clay. Which is not impossible, but it would entail multiple hours and multiple people hanging around in the mesa digging the stuff up. So this is like the kind of the simplest build available. But I'd like to see your slot machine. Yeah, sure. Is it like a working slot machine? Cool. Where do you build it? Yeah, we did have this idea of doing a theme park attraction, but it's not going to be like the entire length of the thing because 2,000 blocks of It's a Small World is probably enough to drive people to murder. So we could just do something like this, right? This would be a pretty easy build to put together. And what we could do is put in kind of a support structure and maybe like sunken lighting or something. I'm halfway tempted to say we should do something with the interior here. What about like, well, so does this look weird? Assuming that there would be generally like smooth stone above it, right? I mean, even the lighting, we almost have to use either fire or torches simply because even glowstone, we need... Geez, we probably need a glowstone every 8 blocks on either side. 2,000 blocks long, that's 250, that's 500, that's 8 stacks of glowstone. That would actually be doable. 8 stacks of glowstone is definitely not impossible. The thing with something like spruce is we can kind of just grow it as we go. We can have one person just constantly growing giant spruce trees and chopping them down. Which actually, it's kind of easier to grow lots of spruce than it is to grow lots of oak. I don't know. This isn't very good. What would be good? Maybe something, a little variety we could put. Where would this have to go? This is 1, 2 out, and this is 1, 2. Then we have kind of a bigger area in the middle, but that's not a huge deal. And then we could, for example, we could do this for the lighting. Let's see. Netherrack on it. Thankfully, fire spread is off, so we can actually pull this off. Oh, come on, really? I'm like, I'm never going to need that flint and steel again. Right. And I did it again. And then we do the same thing on the other side here. I'm not sure I like this very much, to be honest. It's kind of old and conservative and a little boring. Don't try to teleport to me, guys. As a rule. Alright, so this is an option. It's 4x3. It feels pretty roomy. We could do something with the interior. I mean, we could have... grassy bits, possibly. With maybe some flowers. Not the entire thing, obviously. Just grab another plot. There's plenty of plots available. Like one of those guys over there. And maybe we could even have like pillars. Like holding it up. Problem is with the width, that's kind of problematic. But what we could do is maybe like this. Maybe not every 10 blocks, but every couple of blocks. So one section would be like 10 blocks like this, and then some of them would have something on the interior. And we can have a bit of variety. We can have different things on the interior.
Will you add me to this one state that you're doing?
Sure. Alright, I'll add you as well, Chip. Bear in mind, I reserve the right to remove any tomfoolery that you put down. So this has the advantage of oh, that's not bad. All right, take it easy, Kowie. See you next time.
Possibly, maybe.
And yeah, exactly. That doesn't really work. What about...
For some reason, I thought it was 2, and I thought it would make just one little hole in the middle.
Yeah, I hear you.
I thought they might connect, but yeah, no. so never mind.
No, what we need is not a slab. What we would need is like stairs and yeah. I like the idea of having pillars, just something to kind of break up the monotony, but we need to come up with a way to make them look nice. And that could be No. Not like that. Oh, now that's an interesting little pillar. Maybe spruce rather than oak.
Yeah.
So let's see how that's going to look in spruce. No. Like that.
Only problem
I did it wrong again.
That is the only problem is just placing it.
Yeah, it's going to be a pain in the ass to have to do this over and over again, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it does look kind of neat.
Yeah, it looks badass, but placing it's the pain.
Yeah, it would be a bit of a pain in the butt, but not the end of the world. I mean, we can do that if we have to. But again, I'm thinking maybe every 20 blocks or so, not every 10 blocks. So, you know, if we do it every 20 blocks, we only have to set up 100 of these. Only have to set up 100. Great. But I kind of want to see some other designs too. I kind of want to see what you guys can come up with. Bearing in mind that the amount of material is going to be spectacular for a 2,000 block long rail like this. I mean, we're looking at, even for this, we're looking at 8,000 steps, and 8,000 steps is 14,000 smooth stone. So that's right, and that's just for the walls. We're going to need, we'll make the entire thing out of beacons and quartz.
Mason, the tunnel's dug.
Yeah, exactly. Well, so the thing is, with all of the stuff that we dug up, if people did a decent job of hanging on to their materials, stone won't be a problem. And wood, again, we can grow wood, but, you know, for this we're looking at probably going to have to chop down something in the ballpark of 100 giant spruce trees. So yeah, it's going to be non-trivial. These are the kinds of volumes of material that generally only, you know, the Stephs and the Flakes of the world have lying around. And, you know, we could also have a bit of variety. We don't necessarily have to do the exact same design all the way across. This is excellent stuff. Whatever we do come up with, it's going to obviously be an impressive undertaking. It's going to take a while. Those nether tunnels, those nether tunnels are a perfect example of this. Flake and I built the rail line from Spawn to Urberg, and that was, you know, the same order of magnitude. And again, we used simple materials. We kept it all pretty straightforward for exactly that reason. But, epic undertaking one way or the other. I think this is kind of boring, to be honest. It's not very varied. It's not very exciting to look at. So I don't know if this is necessarily what I'd want to build. Let's, you know what? We don't get to go to PvE very often these days. Let's look at some of the rails on here. Love that map. So let's see, where are we? Oh, right by the hotel. And oh god, I'm over at the sailboat thing. All right, let's head on back. Do I have an elytra on me? I have an elytra, but I don't have any boosters. Crud. All right, we're gonna walk on over to the train station. That won't be too far. I still do miss PvE. So much stuff on here. Hey, chicken. Then again, there is an awful lot on Elvish now too. It's a pretty well fleshed out server these days. Hey, Deej, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. And for those of you watching at home, my name's Stately. This is Play.1MC3.com. You are welcome to join us here. We mostly do PvE, and we have our Toy Box minigames. And Wednesday is going to be a big day because Wednesday we are launching the second beta of our TribalCraft Adventure Survival Clan Awesome server. So don't miss that. That's going to be Wednesday. Assuming nothing explodes. Because nothing ever explodes, right? This is our downtown, and that right there is the Empire Stately building, for lack of a better name. Is this for sale? It's my giant ice cube, which pisses Bird off for some reason. The ice cube was there before Bird was, but somehow it still pissed him off. And over here is the station. So let's just look at a few of the rails here. We're not going to ride them all the way, or all of them, but this is one of the nicer ones, the Metro North line. So the Metro lines we have here, the Metro North and the Metro East, have lots of stops along the way. Every couple hundred blocks or so, we have one of these little indentation stations. But this is very similar to what I was just sketching out, isn't it? Not identical. This is obviously a narrower tunnel. But it is nice. It fits in well with the Spawn theme, and it feels very Minecrafty. And stations. I always like doing stations in stone brick. I don't know why. Just kind of makes them stand out, I suppose. So I do like this design. We're not going to follow it all the way because the entire design is basically like this. So let's head on back and look at the other options. Now, one of the things that you kind of lose with the wider tunnel is the feeling of an actual tube. Come on, mouse, play nice. Ah, balls. Come back! Come back! My minecart got away from me again. Okay, Ruben, I'll come check it out in just a sec. We're doing a quick tour of the rail tunnels on PvE, and then once we've done that, I'll come over and see what you're looking at. If you are watching, you like what you see, consider following me on Twitch or subscribing on YouTube. And if you're watching me on Twitch, take a second to check out my YouTube channel. I simultaneously stream on both, but YouTube archives them all, so there's like 265 streams on there for you to check out. There's always minecarts on the rails here. People just kind of hop off, I guess. And then this is the Spontan line. Ah, crap. This design it's fun. It doesn't always work perfectly. We're not making anything out of quartz, Ruben. I hope you realize that. Bone block we can do. So this is basically all stone. right? There's some wood up there and there's some wood down here. But this is a pretty affordable design. Please feel free to move. Thank you. And Flake and I made about, I think all things considered, all things totaled, we made about 1,600 blocks of this. We'll also go take a quick look at Flake's nether tunnel. I haven't. If I owe you a print, you need to drop me a line on Discord, because there was a... Well, basically I lost the list of people I need to send prints to. Hickory's Nintendo should be in the mail on Monday, though. Somebody's zombie horse escaped. Mr. Fancy Pants? Was that his name? The zombie horse was a Halloween event last year. You could collect parts. Some mobs would drop horse parts. No, crates. Loot crates dropped horse parts. And when you had one of all 5 horse parts, you could put them together in a cauldron and you'd get a zombie horse. So there's like 4 or 5 zombie horses on PvE. This isn't as long as the tunnel we built on Elvish, but it's close. The main tunnel here, the main branch is, I think, at 1,300 blocks, and then there's the side branch to the farm and Utopia. Well, yeah, PvE has its fair share of skeleton horses as well.
I like the design of the tunnel that you're in right now. It doesn't seem super expensive, really.
No, it's cobblestone and smooth stone and a little bit of wood. So we could do this or something very similar to this, and it would work just fine.
I like the optical illusion that the stone brick creates as you're going along. I don't know why, but it creates an optical illusion for me of an oval.
Yeah, that's kind of the idea. Using these steps, you can create the idea of an actual bored tunnel. Bored as in...
Yeah. Dug out.
Not bored, not boring.
Right. Dug out, not bored.
Exactly. So, yeah, we could do something very similar to that pretty easily. And as far as material costs go, it might be best to do that, because logs are expensive by comparison. Okay, we're here at the old Nether Hub, and from here we can go to the new Nether Hub. We're not going to do this. Was this one of yours, Mason? Before you learned how to build? I can't recall. This tunnel. This is our Nether Hub on PvE. It turns out after the fact, I didn't quite realize this, but this was based on somebody else's design. So, let's see. The tunnel we're looking for is this one. This is me, the over-under thing here. And this is also me, but this isn't really a design so much as just a little bit of place filler. The tunnel I'm referring to is right up ahead, though. Here we go. So this is the tunnel that Flake put together. I think this was Flake. And then when we go on a little bit, we get past Flake's place, there's another tunnel design that's a very nice one. Probably too elaborate for us to do 2,000 blocks long, but I wanted you guys to see it anyway. That was Myrus, before he learned how to build. Check. Oh, it's alright. It's a bit much, though. Man. PvE is kind of slogging. It's odd because there's only 2 of us on here. But check this out, though. This is a fine, fine tunnel. What do you think? Shall we do this? This one's only a couple hundred blocks long. Right. This is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Bit much, but pretty impressive.
Looks great, but
And then over here, we never quite got the connection sorted out to the last mile, so to speak. Just because this kind of ties in with what we were doing today on the build challenge. This is the town of Scragglewood. This is our western town on PvE.
I like the name Scraggle.
That's a good name for a western town, right? This is the pub. Somebody put out the fire. I can fix that. Not with shears, though. There we go. Alright, that's much better. And this was the very first block that we placed in insert name. We hadn't decided what to name it yet at the time. Oh, and we have a dice game. I don't know if you guys have seen it. These are obviously not available on Elvish. But we have working dice, and those will be available on Tribal as well. So you can run your own little casino business if you want. And the beers, although the ones that were placed previously don't do it, check it out, they foam. Is that cool or is that cool? I have some other heads that have particle effects as well. There's a chimney that a lot of people use that looks pretty damn good. There's an aquarium with little splashes of water. And this is the general store. I think this was 6. Not quite sure. Oh, also, a lot of the blocks on this server, and this is not a good example because you can't really see me, but you can sit on them. And that will also be the case on... Here, I can show you guys here. That will also be the case on TribalCraft. Those blocks, those sittable blocks, will be available for sale. So I thought this was pretty neat. It uses an invisible chicken. I think I should refine the code a little bit. It's not hugely elegant. The chickens don't always despawn, so sometimes you get like invisible chickens that randomly stop being invisible. And then over here, just use one of your own plots. We have the sheriff's office with the jail. This, I never quite wrapped my head around this. I think Flake built this one. I'm not quite sure. The only thing I don't like about it is the way the door kind of sticks out there. But this is the sheriff's office, and that's kind of it. A bird put some vandalism up too, but it's still a cutesy little town. This is one of the quest mob locations. The way we do this on PvE is very different. You had to like find summoning tools and work out exactly where to do the summoning, and then you had to place specific heads or kill specific mobs. This was the summoning area for one of the quest mobs. So instead of like the summoning areas being automatically generated and you just had to go there with the quest, you actually had to build your own summoning areas. And I thought it was all a really neat idea. There are clues that drop, and you had to put all the clues together to work out how to summon a mob. But it was a bit too much for hoi polloi, if you will. And it didn't get used very often at all. We only ever really did quest mobs when I decided to go do one on stream. But players wouldn't do them of their own accord, so the much simplified version ended up on TribalCraft. And that's fine, you know, it's still fun. Hey, there's a loot crate over there. There is no way I'm not going to go get that loot crate. Ha! Nice shot. see what we got. What I get? Just Q-Bucks, huh? Well, I did get some Q-Bucks. No heads. Better than nothing. I'll take it. Oh, and somebody filled in the lava pool, too. Probably also Birds. Birds is a bit of a vandal. I wish he'd stop.
You should see what Birds built in Wonderland.
Iris was here. Do I even want to know what Birds built in Wonderland? I really don't, do I?
No, you really do. It's pretty amazing. For real, it's pretty amazing.
Well, maybe I'll come take a peek. Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix. No, can't roll it back, huh? Well, that's a shame. Because it was a nice little lava pool. And somebody found it necessary to glass it. Oh well. Alright, let's head on over to Wonderland and see what Birds built in Wonderland. Oh, I'm still in mod mode. Derp. Alright, let's try that again. Whee! Hunter, congratulations, you've earned a key. I should have earned a key too, shouldn't I? I guess not.
You did.
I did? Alright, anyways, alright, we'll head on over to Elvish. And we'll go take a look at Wonderland, see what's going on. And we'll take the road. That's, anytime now, Minecraft. Anytime. Just whenever you're comfortable.
Where'd he build it, Joker?
Hey, what's up, Mason?
Behind Chip's house.
Let's take a look.
That is.
Where are you?
At Wonderland with like the 10 new houses since we've been on.
Okay, so follow the road towards Hunter's place. Do you know where Hunter's place is?
Not really, no. I'm at your school.
Stay right there, I'll come get you.
Okay.
We're doing the walk. This is Ruben's base here. He got rid of the wall. Thanks again for getting rid of the wall, Ruben. That would not look out of place in Monterey Ridge. It's time to break out the tree killer, folks, because we have a floating treetop. Oh yeah, and now we don't.
So Chip, if you're listening, all this area back here before his new place is your area to build farm. I talked to the other people that built. We just planted all these trees because he needed all the wood, and so you can take out the trees to put your farm.
And we just passed the public tree farm, and up ahead, this is Joker's little halfway house. Just a little place to rest and hide if you're being hunted by mobs, get some food. And this is the cemetery. This is Dental Hickory Cemetery. This is my crypt. I'm not quite dead yet, but it's nice to know I'll be interned somewhere pretty if and when I do die. This is Shadow's derp house. In memory of Shadow's derp house. Adorable. Couple nice little house builds along the road here too. This one's not quite complete, but well, maybe it is. Maybe it just has a really flat roof. I don't know. welcome, Acidic. That's one of Turkey's builds. It looks like he hasn't quite finished off the foundations underneath it.
It's actually Mason's.
Oh, that's Mason's.
His windmill.
Yeah, it's a beautiful build. That's one of Turkey's. You can tell by the roof. Yeah, it's kind of hanging over the ridge. Hardly the end of the world. The front is done. Yeah, there's always works in progress going on. That's not an issue. Is my inventory full? Can I not be carrying a bucket in my offhand? And here's Wonderland.
So I'll take you to his new build. It's pretty cool.
Alrighty. I'm in front of your house. I see you. Alright, I shall follow. Put some pants on!
Naked Mason.
Cover your shame, man!
Okay, so this is Chip's house here that we're coming up on.
We've seen this one. Nice build.
Welcome, Acidic.
Howdy.
And this giant thing back here.
Oh, he's made a pagoda.
Yeah,
It's a nice one, too.
Finished on the inside. It's not finished on the inside, but it is cool.
This is very nice. Yeah, Burns is a good builder. He's built some nice stuff on PvE. I think this is his first big build on Elvish, but this is a fine build. This looks great. Fits the area nicely, right on the edge of a desert here. Probably has an awesome view. There's no way up to the top floors yet by the look of it. Oh, wait, no, here's the staircase.
There's stairs.
I have found the staircase.
Stairs are like on the opposite corners, though.
Yeah, I found them. And the view's great. Absolutely a fine pagoda. This is a great looking build. So well done, birds. I don't know if you're watching or if you're off at your summer job asking people if they want fries with that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. A lot of us had our first summer job in a fast food joint. Guess what my first summer job was, guys?
Taco Bell.
Nope. Mickey D's. Nope.
Wendy's.
I didn't grow up in the U.S. They don't have Wendy's in Holland. At the time, they didn't even have McDonald's in Holland. I think the very first one opened like a couple of years after I moved there. I mean, they're everywhere now. Within 3 years, there were 100 of them, but at the time, there weren't any. No, my very first summer job was a tiny little factory where I unpacked bottles of spray deodorant, repackaged them in bundles of 6, and shrink-wrapped them.
Fun.
I know, right? It was very exciting. I was a deodorant packer. It was like Axe body spray or something. The job itself wasn't that bad. It was just, basic low-grade manual labor. The only problem is it was in a warehouse. It was in the summer, and it was one of those few summers where it was actually hot in Holland. So it was like, 85 degrees with 90% humidity. The factory didn't have air conditioning, and I was operating a shrink wrapper all day. It was hot. I did smell nice, but it was hot. It was unpleasantly hot. But yeah, that was my first job. After that, I had a long string of like part-time retail jobs through high school and college. Sold electronics.
Mine was an ice cream place.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Ice cream and burgers. It was great.
Sure. Let's check on Ruben's design on planning. Great work, Bert. Don't know if you're watching, but fantastic looking build. And oh my! First of all, it's too wide. The interior is going to be 4x3, because otherwise we'd have to dig out another layer. It's kind of nice though. We just can't afford the materials. I mean, we could probably get the bone blocks together by just grinding the skeleton grinder for a while, and I'm fine with that. No objections to that whatsoever. Yeah, we don't get a whole lot of traffic on PvE anymore. It's too bad, but it is what it is. We could get the bone blocks, and we could get the glass, and I mean, we're looking at 8,000 clay here. That's like 60 stacks of gray clay, not including the floor, which would be another gazillion. I like it. I like the design. I think it looks good. It would make a great rail tunnel, but it's going to be very hard to make a 2,000 block long rail tunnel with these materials. I mean, changing some of this stuff would definitely help, but still, it would be a hell of a build. See if you can. I mean, the bone blocks we could do. See if you can come up with something similar to this 4x3 instead of 6x4, and doesn't use clay. I mean, if you can come up with something that uses common materials that looks a bit like that, I'm all for it. Is this one of yours? Ruben's Random Enchants Shop. Did you build this? I don't remember seeing this on Elvish or PvE. It's a cute little build. And somebody just built a mountain. This is Joe's. Joe's just been building mountains. I wonder if it's hollow. Does not appear to be hollow. Maybe he did it with World Edit. I'm not quite sure if there's like a build hill. Is this World Edit Mountain? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Otherwise, it would have taken an awful lot of time to do that. Joe has all kinds of weird stuff here I haven't seen before. This is a farm. This is a... I'm not entirely clear. I think it's probably a melon farm. Melon/pumpkin. They're both farmed the same way. And this... Anybody have any insight on what this is? This definitely looks like it was built, with some deliberation. It harvests something. Chorus grinder. There you go. What the hell? Ugh. I had my mouse on the wrong preset again. And then over here we have, this would appear to be an auto furnace connected to a sorter. An auto furnace connected to an auto sorter maybe? Or maybe this is just the output for the thing. No, this would appear to be the input. Nice design. And this is an outer wall for something. Looks like he was working on a design for a fortress. Some beautiful stuff here I'm planning. There are really some nice builds here. And this is something Ruben's working on. Is that a Palantir? Is this a lighthouse? Some kind of mystical jungle lighthouse, I think. Not quite sure. Neat though. Don't know if we need all the sand. Like I said, all kinds of cool builds on planning. Galaxy. I haven't seen Galaxy in forever. All right, let's go look at your slot machine. What you got, man? Show us your slot machine. Do the ticket? Just show me your slot machine, man. Oh. Nothing's ever easy with you, huh? Make my life difficult, why don't you? What do we got here? Wait 5 seconds between attempts. 1 Q-buck per try. Not sure what kind of design this is. Let's take a peek inside. Sorry, I just made a hole in your slot machine. This is... Okay, so these designs use a dispenser that has one of 2 different items in it, either a stackable item or a non-stackable item. And what happens is when you press the button, one item gets dispensed by the dispenser into this, which causes these things to trigger, and it goes right back. And then depending on the signal strength, these lights go on, and you get if the signal is strong enough, and in this case that would mean that all 3 of these would be powered, so all 3 of them would drop an item that is unstackable to create enough power to turn these torches off. This would turn on, and these would dispense whatever it is you win. Alright, take it easy, Mason. He's already gone. So let's go ahead and give it a try. What goes in the coin box to activate it, Chip? Oh, here, something for testing. I guess it works on cobblestone. Cobblestone monster egg. Okay. Yeah, now Joker.
Yep, I'm outie.
Take it easy.
I got 4 days off, and then now I have to go adult again.
Oh, now you have to go adult again. That sucks. All right, well, hang in there. Good luck, and we'll see you soon.
All right. Thanks later.
Ciao. So you throw this in. That's 1 light. That's not good enough. 2 lights. 1 light. 2 lights. 1 light. 1 light. There we go. Jackpot. Ding, ding, ding. And then the reward comes out here. So the nice thing about these machines is you can be very specific about how you tweak the odds, because you have 9 slots in each of those dispensers, which means you can have any combination of stackable and non-stackable items to manipulate the odds. And that means that you can have something that's like completely onerous and you'll never win, or you could, have each of these have about a 50% chance of turning on, in which case you'd win approximately 1 every 8 games. So these are pretty fun. They're pretty easy to do. They're not that hard to put together. I mentioned this yesterday, but I think I've sorted out how I want to do it. On Tribal, I think we're going to have a coin-operated redstone block. And what it'll be is it'll work kind of like a register. You'll place it, you'll set a price, and then you'll link it to a block. And what's going to happen is that the block that you link it to will, whenever somebody pays the correct amount of Q-bucks, get turned into a redstone block for 10 ticks or something. We'll probably have it mimic the effect of a button. So that way you can have a machine like this pretty easily without having to have a sorter. You'd still have to do the redstone for the actual gambling machine, but you don't have to create an elaborate redstone mechanism to accept Q-bucks. You just have basically a coin slot. Coin slot, when it gets the correct number of coins, turns a block into redstone, so it can activate any redstone device you want. The thing is, you can't just say power a redstone line somewhere with Spigot. I can't just say turn that redstone on. I could manually toggle a switch somewhere. That might be just as easy. But what I'm thinking is you just have a block. That block would be like the key block, and it wouldn't have to be physically connected. It would just have to be nearby. I am just about ready to call it a day, actually. So I think we're going to end it there. Tomorrow we're going to get started at the very least on the tunnel interior. We'll have a design set up so that people can work on it. If they get bored, they can just do a couple of yeah, it's been kind of quiet all day. We had a decent number of people on for the stream in the build challenge. Hey, Edible Paladin, welcome. How you doing? But it's been quiet, kind of quiet all day. We got a new server coming up soon. That'll get a lot of new people in, and 112 is going to roll around one of these weeks. Not much you can do about Mojang's schedule. But once our new 112 vanilla server spins up and TribalCraft is up and running again, I think it'll start getting a lot busier on here. Anyways, folks, that's going to do it for me today. You have managed to waste another perfectly good 2 hours of your life watching me babble on about Minecraft. And you know what? I'm just going to do it all over again tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow, 6 Pacific, right here at play.1mc3.com. And if you haven't yet, please consider following me on Twitch or subscribing on YouTube. That's going to do it for today, folks. Stately out.